There we go.
Okay, we've got our spot established. We can make that, so 10 degrees of flaps.
All right, looks good. Go around.
Go around.
All right, foot in.
Yeah, get that rudder in there.
There you go. Yep, good. We were going to be just a fuzz high, so you started that slip. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Make sure you back it up with the checklist.
Yep.
Okay. So let's say we just finished up with a 8-on pylon, and now we're getting some engine roughness. Okay, engine's coming in and out, in and out, in and out. Let me set a constant setting for what we're going to get.
Practice area, Skyline 5196 kilos on
right
the
here.
descend
This
of
is all that the airplane is capable of producing. It's up and back in between this value. This is as much power as the engine is able to give us. What are we going to do?
Northeast practice area, Cessna 952, Sierra Charlie, 4,000 feet over Bartlett Reservoir, private power maneuvers northeast.
So we're going to check what we're doing.
We had you there for a minute.
Mixtures.
We lost you, but should be no factor with the altitudes.
This is all we're getting. Mixtures, throttles.
Maybe no factor.
Is it
below me
one
going,
of these? No.
North, or, yeah, looks like.
We would shuffle our engine, try to get that cleared up.
Okay.
We're not getting anything there. Fuel pumps going on. Not getting any.
Nothing's happening.
Turn.
Just kind of
not
up
getting
and down,
anything.
up and down.
So, best glide, choose our landing spot. Landing spot is going to be this neighborhood road down here.
I see it.
It's very straight, and we don't have a lot of stuff to deal with.
Are we descending? Without a bank, are we descending? Are we able to maintain altitude? All right, I was at 19. Sorry, I want it right at 19, right there.
No, I'm good.
Yep, so we've got a partial power loss. I don't know if we have a checklist for that.
I don't believe we do either.
So this is one of those ones that they might hit you with because this is a decision making. So if you can maintain altitude, what are we going to do?
We're going to get back to Scottsdale.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
are we going to be in emergency?
Back there. Negative. Not at this point. I mean,
I would.
You would.
Because the engine's doing this. I'm just being easy on the engine, but you know we're at 1900. Just we're barely making it. You know, a cylinder's busted, something else, but the other three are just pulling their weight. We might be pissing oil. Who knows what else could be going on?
Okay.
Oh yeah. So that's a common one. That guy Phil Remmel, that that instructor that came in. So we can return to normal. We don't need to increase our threat anymore here. Climb up to a suitable altitude. Let's go back to
Northeast practice area, 14 Lehman's just north of the confluence of the Beeline Highway, headed out northeast, climbing to 4,500 northeast.
Northeast practice area says 9951 Sierra Charlie, 3,000 feet, just over the west end of the street pattern, heading southwest back into Scottsdale. Last call, northeast.
Northeast practice area, Skyline 5196 kilos, just north of the street pattern, 4,900, descending to the southwest into Scottsdale, northeast practice area.
Northeast practice area, Cherokee 304, 5,300, climbing to Weaver's Needle.
Yep.
Northeast.
Yeah, I'm not too particular on which order we do these landings, but you know we need to do a soft field landing. Yep. Short field takeoff, short field landing, so we could request a stop and go if they can squeeze that in for us.
Wow. A full stop taxi back, they would.
Airport information, kilo, time 1953 Zulu, wind 170.
Why don't we do a soft and soft first?
Altimeter 2997.
Okay. Let me work on this real quick.
Runway 21 in use. Notams, current approximately 1 mile west and 250 feet AGL. Read back all shore instructions verbatim. Advise on initial contact, you have Kilo.
Yippee.
Scottsdale Airport information, Kilo, time 1953 Zulu, wind 170 at 4, temperature 27, dew point -6.
Northeast practice area,
altimeter 2997.
On the west end of the pattern. 4,500 descending to the southwest into Scottsdale, last call, northeast.
Yeah, we could do soft softs, and then full stop taxi,
288, continue for runway
and then a power off 180 call today.
We'll continue 2-1.
I don't really need to, bust your balls on these.
Scottsdale Tower helicopter, Charlie Foxtrot, Juliet Alpha Alpha, vertical aviation.
I'm going to judge your crosswind correction, and I'll call those two good. Okay. And technically, we don't even need to do a soft field takeoff. So let's just do a soft field landing, normal takeoff.
And 97 November,
That's what I'm practicing.
Straight out.
I won't.
Yeah, I like practicing.
Okay, let's practice.
For 288, runway 21, cleared to land.
288, clear to land, runway 21.
And helicopter vertical, sorry, Mr. Crossland, direction flight, say again.
Juliet Alpha Alpha is departing.
Okay, descent in range, seatbelts, fuel selectors, mixture. I'll lean a little bit here to be nice on the engine.
Pilot's own northbound approved.
Landing.
Alpha, northbound
Instruments are in the green.
Okay.
Scottsdale Tower, Skylane 5196 Kilo is 10 north with Kilo, full stop.
All right, 2 aircraft calling tower at the same time. The guy 10 north, say again.
Scottsdale Tower, Skylane 5196 Kilo, 10 north with Kilo, full stop.
5196 Kilo, make right traffic, runway 21, report 5 north.
Right traffic 245 north, 96 Kilo.
And I think there's another aircraft calling Scottsdale Tower, say again.
Yes, sir, that's
Yeah, baby.
SATCOM 2569, Scottsdale, hold short, runway 21, awaiting IFR release.
We'll hold short.
Scottsdale Tower, Cessna 951, Sierra Charlie 6 to the north, inbound touch and goes Kilo.
Cessna 951, Sierra Charlie, Scottsdale Tower, ident.
Ident 1, Sierra Charlie.
Skylane 1, Sierra Charlie, you'll be number 2, following the Cessna, beam the tower left downwind, make straight end runway 21.
Straight in 2-1, look for the traffic to follow, 1 Sierra Charlie. Left downwind, beam the tower.
Scottsdale Tower, 97 November, frequency change.
Skylane 97 November, frequency change approved, have a good flight.
97 November, good day.
Just kind of square off.
Scottsdale Tower, good afternoon. Helicopter 74602 is at Universal. We'd like a southeast Pima departure with Kilo.
Helicopter
I'll take,
74602,
what I like to do is if he puts me on a base, I'll take Pima Road here.
West, helicopter 74602,
Pima,
thank
and
you.
then you'll line up for a right base there.
Gotcha.
If he puts you on a midfield right downwind, if you take Scottsdale Road down, it puts you right on a 45 there.
Cool. Okay.
Hey, 29er.
Hey, it's got 96 Kilo, verify you're just passing Pinnacle Peak now.
That's correct.
It's got 96 Kilo, you'll be number 3 of the field traffic, you're following about your 11 o'clock, 2 miles, making straight in, a Cessna below you, indicating 2,700 now.
96 Kilo, how would you like us to enter midfield?
It's got 96 Kilo, now you're just enter about a 4 mile right base.
4 mile right base, 96 Kilo.
100 feet above
Scottsdale
TPA.
Tower, 6 Juliet Whiskey, Piper.
Still negative on the traffic.
Down about 5 minutes away from Scottsdale information, Kilo.
We're 6 Juliet Whiskey, which direction from the airport are you?
Coming in from the west, 6 Juliet Whiskey. Currently
Traffic in sight.
5,500.
He is
We're 6 Juliet
half
Whiskey,
mile
I see you
final.
on the radar now, sorry about that. We're able to send and maintain power and altitude 2,500 and enter right downwind for runway 21.
Okay, 2,500 will be a right downwind for 2-1, 6 Juliet Whiskey.
1 Sierra Charlie has the traffic to follow in sight.
Just 1 Sierra Charlie, thanks. Runway 21. Actually, continue for runway 21, traffic a citation holding in position.
Continue for 2-1, I've got the citation holding in sight, 1 Sierra Charlie.
Square it off.
Yep.
And Archer 6 Juliet Whiskey, traffic a citation, will depart climbing to 5,000. Expedite your descent.
That was stupid, I totally just busted my TPA.
That's okay.
SATCOM 2569,
We're
runway
on
21,
downwind so we can bust TPA.
Might have been waiting.
We're going straight in.
2569.
Just 1 Sierra Charlie, report the citation, site taking the runway, and S-turns are approved on final.
Traffic in sight, 1 Sierra Charlie, we'll S-turn on the way in.
Sky 96 Kilo, give me one turn through final on your way in for sequence. Number 288, no delay, turn right Alpha 7 or left at Bravo 7, contact ground point 6.
Right Alpha 7, no delay, 288.
96 Kilo, could you repeat our instructions?
Runway 21.
Sky 96 Kilo, make one left 360.
Left 360.
Duck 2569, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
21 clear for takeoff, 2569.
Cessna 1 Sierra, Charlie, if you need to, make a 1 360 on final left one.
Yeah, we'll be okay. 1 Sierra, Charlie.
1 Sierra, Charlie, maintain those direction, guys, Richard Spark citation, runway 21, cleared, touch and go, then make right close traffic.
21 clear, touch and go, behind the departing citation, right close traffic, 1 Sierra, Charlie, and you were stepped on.
For 1 Sierra, Charlie, thanks, you read it all back though. And Cherokee 6 to the Whiskey traffic citation, just rotating and beam the tower now. They'll be northwest bound, climbing to 5,000.
Roger, we'll be looking 6 Juliet Whiskey.
Duck 2569 as you turn. Traffic 2.5 miles west of the departure into the runway, 3,400 sending is a Cherokee. They're looking for you.
We'll be looking for them. 2569.
Helicopter 602, holding west.
Helicopter 602, traffic just touching down the runway. It's a touch and go. Above and behind them, cross the runway, thanks.
Crossing behind the traffic, traffic inside helicopter 602.
Sky 96 Kilo, runway 21, clear to land. Thanks for your help.
Runway 21, clear to land, 96 Kilo.
Cherokee 6 Juliet Whiskey, and traffic's just a mile southeast of you now, climbing to 2,500.
Yeah, we have contact 6 Juliet Whiskey. We're going to be descending below by now.
Duck 2569.
Sorry, I told you I was doing a soft,
actually,
but I did a short there at the last second. I don't know why I changed that.
Roger that. 2569.
Duck 2569. They're below you now, and frequency change correction. Contact Phoenix departure. Have a good flight.
On departure, we'll see you 2569.
Cherokee 6 Juliet Whiskey, thanks for the help there. You are number 2 now. Traffic you're following is a 1.5 mile final. A Skylane, report them inside.
Roger, we're number 2. Look for the Skylane, 6 Juliet Whiskey.
Helicopter 602, altitude, your discretion on course approved.
Scottsdale Tower, Halo 211.
Halo 211, Scottsdale Tower.
Ready to lift, Mayo westbound for Deer Valley, and if I can get a frequency change as soon as possible.
Halo 211, no traffic observed for you as you depart. Departure from Mayo, the pilot's own risk.
500 feet, flaps, mixtures, throttles, landing lights, instruments are in the green.
Once you're airborne, departure.
I'm going to burn that right tank for just a minute.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Halo 211. Scottsdale Tower, this is Cessna 941 Romeo Bravo, holding short of 21 on
Here's our 3 below TPA.
Whiskey Loop for northbound departure, over.
Cessna 941 Romeo Bravo, Scottsdale Tower, hold short, runway 21.
Holding short of runway 21.
Cherokee 6 Juliet Whiskey, you're now number 1, traffic's just over the numbers, runway 21, clear to land.
So we'll count that one as a normal. Okay, let's do our soft.
Soft, got it.
Soft.
Here's our 25.
I'll reset your bug if that's okay.
Thank you. Okay, seatbelts, fuel selectors, mixtures, throttles, lights, instruments are all in the green.
Tower, Saratoga 15040, descending through 4,700 feet. We're about 11 east, and we'd like to transition.
I know it's not typical to land on a side one, but this thing burns to the left a lot, so.
Saratoga 15040 and ident.
Those are one of the few airplanes with the both, so I'm used to it.
Yep.
Saratoga 15040, Scott, I didn't observe, thanks. Cross runway midfield at or above 3,000, transition approved.
Cross midfield at or above 3,000 and 040.
Push that 570 Scott Tower, hold short runway 21, still just waiting on your I actually just got your IFR release, be just a second.
Okay, holding short of 21, flight shed 570, we'll be ready when you are.
The guy over the threshold now.
We're going to get that set up.
Tower, Cessna 952, Sierra Charlie, Pinnacle Peak, inbound landing with Kilo.
Cessna 1 Sierra Charlie, continue for runway 21, traffic Challenger holding in position, report them in sight.
Challenger in sight, 1 Sierra Charlie.
Flagship 570, runway 21, line up and wait, traffic Cessna, beam the numbers right downwind.
Okay, normally I would be pulling my power and putting my 10 in.
Cessna 1 Sierra Charlie, thanks, maintain visual separation, caution, turbulence departing Challenger.
Caution wake turbulence, departing Challenger, 10 Charlie.
Cherokee 6 Juliet Whiskey, stay parking.
Juliet Whiskey's going to go to landmark.
Cherokee 6 Juliet Whiskey, cable turn right at Alpha 9, then contact ground point 6.
Alpha 9,
hey,
ground point 6.
Now we can do it. It'll be off by then. Degrees.
Flexjet 570, 12604, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff on 21, Flexjet 570.
System 10 Charlie, runway 21, cleared, touch and go.
21, clear, touch and go, 10 Charlie.
Scottsdale Tower, Cessna 952, Sierra Charlie, Pinnacle Peak, inbound landing with Kilo.
System 952, Sierra Charlie, Scottsdale Tower, make right traffic, runway 21, report 4 north.
Right traffic 21, report 4 north, 2 Sierra Charlie.
We're going to do the 1,000 footers, soft, soft.
Roger.
Flexjet 570, contact Phoenix departure, have a good flight.
Going to departure, Flexjet 570, good day.
Okay.
There we go, just about there.
Just coming up on it. There we go.
Beautiful.
Cessna 2 Sierra Charlie, no need to report, make straight in, runway 21, and continue traffic. Cessna will hold in position.
Straight in 21, 2 Sierra Charlie.
There we go, good patience, good patience.
System 1, Rover Bravo, runway 21, line up and wait, traffic Cessna 4 north.
Speed alive. Instruments are in the green.
Cessna 1 Romeo Bravo, right turn northbound approved, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
There's our VX.
Right turn approved, cleared for takeoff on runway 21, 1 Romeo Bravo.
Good. Gusty winds, good corrections.
Cessna 2 Sierra Charlie, runway 21, cleared to land.
Clear of our 50-foot objects.
Yeah, good patience on that landing.
Yep. I wasn't worried about the 1,000 footers. It's not.
No,
I mean,
it's not in there.
Yep.
Exactly. It's about the landing attitude.
Yep.
And making sure that you don't just set her down.
Right.
So yeah, that was good. And bumpy conditions, examiners are going to be gracious. You know, and if they're not, they're going to be out of business soon.
Right.
So,
right.
all right, let's move on. Do you want to do a full stop taxi back, or do you want to do your power off 180 now?
We'll do the full stop taxi back. Tower 10 Charlie, I'd like to request a full stop taxi back on this one.
Cessna 1 Sierra Charlie. Can you expect that? Your number 2 following the Cessna 2-mile final.
All right, we'll look for the traffic on final. 10 Charlie.
They'll never give you a stop and go?
Ever.
Okay.
I've been like, it's dead, like a ghost town here. I'm like, can I just do one?
And
nope.
040, like a frequency change.
Next
to,
I'm like, okay. She was like, it's on the tapes.
040, delete altitude restrictions.
I get that.
Approved. Have a good day.
040, good day.
That makes sense. That's a transition airplane, and then we got, I think we got 2 Sierra Charlie on base.
Scottsdale Tower, Cessna 54288, holding short runway 2.
Probably.
We have a kilo now. We'd like to depart to the south to the Bravo transition to Chandler.
52488, Scottsdale Tower, hold short, runway 21, landing traffic.
Hold short 21 just to verify call fence 54288.
54288, sorry about that.
Thank you.
Got him on final. Seatbelts, fuel selectors, mixtures, throttles,
Charlie,
lights,
traffic you're following is very short final. Continue traffic. We'll hold in position. Cessna.
I've got the Cessna on final in sight as well as the Cessna holding in sight. 10 Charlie.
Scottsdale Tower, plot of 782 Juliet Charlie, visual for 2-1.
782 Juliet Charlie, Scottsdale Tower on a right base, runway 21. You're number 2, following a Cessna, beam the
Any
tower right
type of landing you'd like here?
Okay, right base,
do a short.
2-1, or number 2 behind a Cessna, 2 Juliet Charlie.
That's all we'll do, the full stop.
Cessna 288, runway 21, I'll line up and wait traffic, Cessna right downwind.
2-1, line up and wait, Cessna 54288.
Let's use 1,000-foot markers.
Oh, okay.
Cessna 2 Sierra Charlie, stay parking.
Not available.
Cessna 2 Sierra
Okay, you're
Charlie,
100
turn
feet
right
over.
off 11, pass
Focus
behind
on your
the
pattern,
Learjet
son.
outbound, then taxi 2 Tango via Alpha to monitor ground, point 6.
Alright, Alpha 11 behind the Learjet, Alpha to park, and we'll monitor ground 2 Sierra Charlie.
Okay, he's lined up and waiting, so now I'm going to go ahead and...
Cessna 288, straight on approved, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
Straight departure approved, 2-1, clear for takeoff, number 54288.
Cessna 1 Sierra Charlie, turn base, number 1, runway 21, clear to land.
2-1, clear to land on a right base. 1 Sierra Charlie.
Scottsdale Tower, helicopter 3184 Tango, universal ramp, requesting IFR release, and we do have kilo.
Helicopter 3184 Tango, Scottsdale Tower, stand by just a second.
I'd say most examiners probably will want to see 1,000-foot markers. They can also judge the path a little easier.
One 2 Juliet Charlie, number 2, traffic following is on the right base, approach and turn to about a mile, final runway 21, clear to land.
Okay, cleared to land behind number 2, and we have the other aircraft in sight, 2 Juliet Charlie.
I've been high on every single approach today.
Tango.
Okay, we're just barely high.
And just stand by awaiting your IFR release. And a couple things to verify on your departure. Maintain 5,000 and expect 7,000 3 minutes after departure.
Hey, I usually don't get down to my 52 until I'm just on this side of the...
Helicopter 84 Tango, read correct, and squawk 4304.
Squawk 4304, helicopter 3184 Tango.
Oh, there's 606 Lima when
there
we're
we
at
go.
the end.
There's
we'll be
our...
ready for takeoff.
Oh, it is a gusty wind, so I'd apply a little bit of gusty.
Yep, let's go up to 55.
There you go.
Back on your center line.
PTS does mention with appropriate gust factor applied, so they're not going to bust you for that. Just say it. Hey, I'm going to apply gust factor. My new final approach speed is
Jelly 602, Scottsdale Tower left downwind, runway 21. You're number 3, following Pilatus on a 1.5 final.
Insight, number 3, Jetlink 602.
There you go. Good. A little bit of a downburst there. Wind's just variable for us here. Good. Cheat with that ground effect. Okay, maximum.
Now 1 Sierra Charlie, turn right or left next taxiway for traffic inside a mile final and contact ground point 6.
Right Alpha 12, contact ground 10 Charlie. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay. Let's monitor ground.
Kilo time 195.
We'll taxi back. Let's do our short field takeoff.
Scottsdale ground, Cessna 951 Charlie at Alpha 12, ready to taxi back to 21 for departure.
951 Charlie, Scottsdale ground, runway 21, taxi via Alpha.
21 via Alpha, 10 Charlie. Clear left, center, and right.
Roger. We'll do a short field takeoff. We'll do a power off 180. We'll need to request a short approach. Right. So maybe make that request with them as before you even take off. Just say, hey, we're going to request 1 full stop landing. We need a short approach. And so that will clue them into sequencing you with not extending a downwind, but rather giving you a 360 in the pattern. Right. Yeah, we'll do short field takeoff and then 1,000 footers for
That's where you want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty typical. You know, if you guys are using threshold for your training, great. But my guess is examiners usually want thousands. That one guy on final,
I didn't see anybody behind us.
Oh.
Okay. We're here. Jump over to tower.
That's probably going to get his release.
He's looking impatient. Didn't foul anything.
For 06 Lima, runway 21, line up and wait, traffic citation left downwind.
Okay, line up and wait 606 Lima on runway 21.
Jetlink 602, say parking.
Jetlink's today.
Jetlink 602, if able, turn right at Alpha 6, the reverse, and contact ground point 6 off the runway.
Okay, reverse and ground point 6, you got it.
Get him off.
Yep.
I don't like stepping on these jets.
06 Lima, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21, 606 Lima, we're on the roll.
Desert Flight 429, runway 21, clear to land.
21, clear to land, Desert Flight 429.
Scottsdale Tower, Cessna 951 Sierra Charlie, holding short 21 Alpha 16. We'd like a full stop landing, and if able, put a request in for a short approach.